far my favorite video to do, the best card in every position. It is getting juicy. We just got Team Diamonds, but for all you guys panicking, I am not including 95s on this list. I think that is garbage. I think that is unfair. And those cards, I'm going to be honest with you, just really don't exist. I mean, I have one, but I'd never play against them. I played against one, I think, in 32 games. I don't think they are includable on a list like this, but so many cards nonetheless. We've gotten legends, the 92 Team Diamonds. We've obviously got a great team of the week, AKAs. We got to get this list going, man. Let's just jump right into it.
If you're looking for cheap, fast coins to build that God Squad you always wanted, check out my sponsor, U4GM, and use code SHOE for 5% off your order.
Looking at offensive line, I really do think it's, you know, we got more AP on offense, but there's really no defensive ability on D-line that people are using. I think everybody in the game is just using as many pick artists as they possibly can. At least that's what I'm doing, and I'm seeing a lot of the top-end players do. So on offensive line, I'm really just still going for, like, the best card in the game possible. It depends on what you want here. We talked about it last time. If you want the pass blocker or if you want the run blocker, I think Jake Matthews is better because I think pass blocking is definitely what is meta in this game. Left guard, right now, still no top-end guys besides our guy Hutchinson. No upgrades there. At least he got Redux. That will help a little bit. At center, though, we do got Matt Burke versus 92 Alex Mack. Honestly, like I said, it really depends what you look like. They're both amazing, though. I think if you want the little bit of better passer, go with Alex Mack. If not, just go with Matt Burke. He's a little bit cheaper, but I think Alex Mack for God Squads is probably a tiny bit better for being picky. Offensive line who really, you know, I don't know. Some people are diehard about it. I think it's whatever. I've used every offensive lineman in the game every single year, and they just always suck. But Marshall Yonda, the biggest right guard in the game right now. We're kind of flying by offensive line. And then at right tackle, it really comes down to Dan Deerdorf or Damian Woody. You guys know I am an avid Dan Deerdorf hater in Madden, and you guys can see the biggest stat right there. 275 pounds at my right tackle is just not going to cut it. I don't care how high over and overall. This 95 Dan Deerdorf, I already know is absolutely garbage just because it's Dan Deerdorf. I'm going with the 92 Damian Woody. But now we get into skill positions. Now we can actually chat a little bit. Although Eric Ebron, the 95, is the top dog in the game. I think Jimmy Graham's really solid. When it comes to these guys and below, I don't think anybody. There is nobody that could even sniff George Kittle right now. This card is elite. I got him when the market crashed, when Team Diamonds came out. Hopefully you guys were able to snag him too. He was 950K. He's now back up to 2 mil because I think everybody realized these cards are just almost unobtainable. So everybody's back to like Kittle. But I do like the Eric Ebron as well down here. Not a bad option there. Now we move to wide receiver. Wide receiver, honestly, we need it to be a little bit better. Running backs, I think we did our top 10 running back list yesterday, and we have 3 or 4 guys that are 93 base speed. We have one 93 base speed wide receiver in the game. That's not a Team Diamond. That is disgusting. That is disgusting. Why is the running back so much faster than the wide receivers in this game? It kind of sucks, but you guys know if you are looking to spend, Deshaun Jackson's probably the best card in the game, in my opinion. But when we actually look at the wide receivers, I know he's still expensive, but, you know, we're going to include him. He's not a Team Diamond. That was our only stipulation with this list. Isaac Bruce is wide receiver 1. He is easily wide receiver 1. He gets, obviously, the Rams and Niners, 2 top 5 theme teams in the game. I had him very high ranked on our top theme team video we did 2 days ago. He's elite. But at the other wide receivers, I know all these 95s got 92 versions, but I don't think they're better than our other guys that we already have in the game, which I'm going to be honest with you, I think the second best wide receiver in the game, and he's not a big name. But Ocho Cinco, he gets the good juke. If you guys do not know, the good juke is not, there's no stat for it. There's no weight limit for it this year. It is literally a body type. And you can't even look at the body type. It's in the stats. It's in the coding. The guy Mutt Leaks on Twitter, the guy that's been leaking all the cards early, he said there's a body type and EA hides it from everybody. He's able to see them. He hasn't obviously told us what they are, but Chad Johnson does get the fast juke. I can confirm I've used the card, and so does our guy Puka, which everybody's using right now on the Team of the Week theme team. He is absolutely elite. They also fixed him finally, giving him his hair. I think outside of Team Diamonds, these are the top 3 receivers in the game. I know we're about to get Johnny Wilson as well. I don't know. I forget what overall he is, but the Johnny Wilson, a lot of people are going to start getting here soon with ranked ending next weekend. So he'll be very, very good. But moving on to running back, I think the best running back in the game. I love both of these cards right here. I love, obviously, our guy Keith Byers as well. But, I mean, when it comes to running back, I think it's got to be our guy Saquon. You could see them compared. I think Saquon has been so good this year. You know I'm an avid Saquon hater too. I hate his cards. I play very bad with him. This is the first time I felt really good with the Saquon card, and even if kept him more than a day for past the gameplay. I love Saquon. The Team of the Week theme team is absolutely broken right now too. And then at quarterback, it's obviously Vince Young. But if we're looking at non-95 quarterbacks, I think it comes down to 2 guys. I think it comes down to AR, or actually I would say 3. AR Cunningham, and also, where is he at? I'm trying to find him. The 92 Vince Young as well. It really depends. I think I would go with 92 Vince Young. I love his release. He has elite throw power. He's still top-end speed. I think I'm going Vince Young, boys. Still, the 92 Vince Young, I think, is the best quarterback. Not 95 included. That's who I would be rocking if I didn't have the 95 personally. He doesn't have his release in MUT.GG. I guess it's not coded into the game yet, but it's absolutely amazing. It's very good. I've kept him to this day. And then at fullback, there's no question. He's mainly a running back, but, you know, if we're going, like, for the top dog, it's definitely Keith Byers right now. I'm moving over to defense. We're going to start with the top line right here. The free safety, I think, is one of the, like, it's becoming a little weak. Both safety positions are becoming a little weak. Like I said, we have 93 speed all over the offense now. We need a little bit of, you know, retaliation over here. They cheated my Madden, one of my favorite Madden GOATs of all time. Ronnie Lott got 91 speed. His man coverage is also pretty low for his overall. This is probably one of the worst Ronnie Lott cards I've ever seen, personally. I know people are going to be like, he's playing good for me. He's playing good for me. That's not the point. They gave him 91 speed, boys. We could all agree that's garbage. I don't care about your theme team. I run Niners too. They cheated him. He should have been 92 speed. We all know it. Let's not defend DA here. This card got cheated. Ronnie Lott should have been a GOAT. He don't even make my top 2 safeties in the game. I really do think it comes down to these 3 right here. Ryan Clark's 92. We got Larry Wilson and Jesse Bates. I actually think Jesse Bates is still the best, man. I mean, he gets 91 man, 91 zone. And also, when it comes to these 2, I mean, you can see, I think I value height a little bit here. I don't know, boys. If you like the man, I guess, a little bit more, you can go Ryan Clark, but I think Larry Wilson, I would lean with. It's just crazy. Ronnie Lott should not, him not being a top 3 free safety on launch is absolutely insane, man. It's crazy. It's disgusting. That's probably the worst cheat I've ever seen. Right outside linebacker, if you guys do not know, there is a Lawrence Taylor coming out this week, so I'd probably hold off on this position in general, but for now, I mean, if you're not getting the top-end dog, Vic Beasley, I think it comes down to these 2 guys. It was one of the weakest positions before this week, but it comes down to these 2. I mean, you could see Ricky Williams is very solid. He's a little bit on the slower end, but I think I'm actually going to lean Vic Beasley here because he still does have +3 speed on him, right? But he also still hits the 90. I know you'll see more greens right there, but you got to remember, the threshold's 90. It doesn't matter if he has 92. I think as long as he hits the 90 block threshold, and then obviously the finesse is right here too, I think I'm going to lean Vic Beasley. I think he's just going to be a better all-around card for your buck right there. And then at middle linebacker, the best middle linebacker in the game is still my dog, Frederick Warner. Easily no linebacker 1, 91 zone, 91 speed, 6'3". But middle linebacker 2 is actually amazing. If you're running the Team of the Week theme team, obviously Bernard is better than Urlacher. But if you're not, I think as a straight-up card and no theme team included, which we don't do on these videos, Urlacher is actually arguably the best card that came out this All Madden drop besides Isaac Bruce. He's 91 speed, 6'4" with 89 zone. That's very easy to get up to 90. You guys should all probably have a +1 zone card on your team. Anyways, Urlacher, top 2 dogs. It's actually really good to see a linebacker usable and actually very cheap. Or not cheap, but you know what I mean. On the cheaper end compared to the LTDs or the big dogs in the game, right? Left outside linebacker, I hate to say it, but if you are looking for an edge rusher, it's 100% TJ Watt. If you are looking for like a hybrid guy, I would say Hendricks. It depends. It really depends on what you're looking for here. TJ Watt has Miles better. As a Browns fan, I got to say, especially after last game, Myles Garrett better. But TJ Watt, this has been one of the best edge rushers I've used all year. This dude just sheds out of his mind. He has been so good. I actually just sold him after the Thursday night game. I'm sorry. I've been a real hater this week. But, you know, moving on. Moving on, boys. Strong safety, arguably the weakest and worst position in the game. It's so bad. We don't have a single 92 base speed player over here. It is garbage. Worst position by far. Kirby Joseph, I'll go him and Rashad. I just want to get out of his position, boys. He's only good because he gets every theme team. Probably use Pat Tillman. I'm going to be honest. I'm using Pat Tillman here. You know what? I think this position is so garbage. We're going Pat Tillman. This is by far the worst position in the game. Just lock it, Pat Tillman, boys. Please do not waste. These guys are all garbage. Even Kirby, if I put him at number 2, it's bad over there. It really is. But now we move over to cornerback, the bottom row right here. I think the best corners in the game are obviously the top dogs. But if we're looking past that, this is another position I think needs upgraded. I think that the LTD Dion is still a top corner in the game. Obviously, you can't really press with him. If that's a big deal for you, if you're a big press guy, put him up here where we're weak at. But corner 2 and corner 3, Aqib Talib obviously will fit that genre once we get him. I think it expires Saturday or Sunday, the top 100. He'll be in the game. Hopefully not as expensive for everybody because of these 3 right here. I don't know if that'll tank their... I don't know how it's really going to work, but I don't know. For right now, it's kind of a weak position again. I really do think it is. There's really no amazing cards. A lot of the good tall corners in the game, like Sauce Gardner, he's amazing on paper. He doesn't get pick artists, but I'll throw him in the slot because I think you need pick artists at least on your outside corner, so he can literally not play outside for me. But moving out into our outside corner, it's so bad, man. I think it comes down to like Troy. This is a bad position. We need help over here, boys. We really do. It comes down to these 2 guys. I'd probably go... I mean, there's no wrong answer here. I'd probably just go Troy Vincent for now. Bad position, boys. We need a little bit of help from EA over here. But moving down to our D-line to finish it all off, boys. A stupidly loaded position. We have the right end where they got in 3 different team diamonds. And when we look at the... Or 2 different ones. I'm sorry, I can't read. But I think it comes down to these 2 guys. I think Trey Hendrickson... he just is not. I swear that was one of the worst cards I've used all year. I think Bruce Smith, him hitting all 4 of the thresholds above 90, he's elite, man. 87 speed. I would have loved to seen his Excel be better, but he is a huge guy out there. I'm going to go with Bruce. He's always a guy that plays out of his side of his mind in Madden 2. But now we finish off the list with D-tackle and also left end. I think our guy, Mean Joe Green, my favorite D-tackle. Look at him compared to a 95 overall. He's way faster, way better Excel. He also does have his 90 strength. He has 90 block shed. The power moves above 90. He has way better finesse move. I think Mean Joe Green is D-tackle 1. I would even take him over Don Terry Poe. I really would at 95. And then at left end, I mean, obviously, it's him right there. But I would say when it comes to normal cards, this position is loaded. The Milkman, insane. Quiddy Pay, insane. Jack Youngblood is insane. Will Anderson's insane. But I think I'm going to go with Milkman. I think he is so good. He has a huge body type. He's super fast. He gets 0 AP lurk arts, meaning he's going to catch a lot of D-line picks for you after hitting the quarterback. This is what I'd probably say the defense is if we're going no theme team or 95s included. All right, boys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to comment down below what you would change from this top 10, or not top 10, the best card in every position. And I hope to see you guys in the next one, man. I don't know what we're getting tomorrow. They said they're replacing Monday AKs with something. We'll see what it is. We'll probably see I mean, I'm recording this on a Saturday. You guys probably already know what it is, man. I'll see you guys there, though. Peace out, man.